Excel is pretty different from Tableau and Power BI, so here's a couple things you want to know. Excel can be a pretty good and a pretty powerful tool, but a lot of those Excel reports have been replaced by Tableau and Power BI for some really good reasons. First, when you're working with Excel, Excel can only handle about 1 million records, but even if you get up to 1 million records, you're probably going to run into some really slow performance on your laptop. Second, it's really hard to control permissions on all those Excel files, so you end up increasing the security risk inside your corporate network when you're working with a lot of Excel reports. Third, it's really common for those Excel files to get emailed and passed all over the corporate network, and that results in a lot of duplication of data. This is where Power BI and Tableau come in to help solve some of those challenges. With these visualization tools, you can load up a few million records without too much of an issue. Also, these dashboards run on a really powerful server. That means the performance is going to be a lot better than what you'd normally see on a laptop. Third important aspect of these tools is that they function a lot like any other web application where you have to log in, and this allows for the right permissions and security around the data that people are accessing. So why do we still use Excel? Even as useful as Tableau and Power BI are, they tend to take a little bit longer to configure and get data into them than it is when you're working with Excel. So for some really quick analysis, it tends to be a lot faster to use SQL in Excel than it does to be using SQL and then Power BI or Tableau. This is why as a data analyst, it's really important to understand all the tools in your toolbox and all the pros and cons to using each of those tools.